Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into the ultimate playbook for securing your WhatsApp account and rescuing your digital memories. We're going to unpack a highly specific strategy built straight from research, official guidelines, and real-world user experiences to help you protect your data, defeat scammers, and honestly, just give you some total peace of mind. Let's get right into it.
You know that absolute pit in your stomach? You open up WhatsApp, and years of chats, photos of your kids, or maybe some really crucial work documents are just gone. Literally vanished. Or maybe you've gotten one of those super weird messages from an unknown number that immediately made the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. You're sitting there thinking, wait, am I being targeted by a scam right now? It is a totally universal fear. And with our lives being so heavily digital these days, the stakes have honestly never been higher.
And this real-world story perfectly captures that exact nightmare. This is from a Reddit user, PacoPacoJR, and it's a horror story we hear way too often. They logged into an old phone, just wanting to feel a bit nostalgic, completely forgetting that the old phone would instantly connect to the internet, and bam! Their main login was disabled, and all their chats and histories were wiped out in an instant. This anxiety you might feel about your data, it is completely valid. It happens so incredibly fast, and often without any obvious warning from the app.
So here's our roadmap for today's explainer. 1. Spotting and stopping scams. 2. Cloud backup and recovery. 3. The local backup lifeline. And 4. Securing your digital future.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, Spotting and Stopping Scams.
So, malicious actors are actually incredibly predictable. The official WhatsApp Help Center highlights 4 major scam categories that you should instantly mentally flag. First up, romance or relationship scams. This is where actors build up a fake emotional connection over time just to eventually ask for money or a loan. Second, employment scams. Have you ever gotten a random text offering a ridiculously highly paid work-from-home job from a supposed recruiter? Yeah, that's a classic trap to steal your personal info. Third are investment scams. These are usually pushing crypto or stocks, promising zero risk and massive returns. And finally, impersonation scams, where they pretend to be a friend, a family member, or a well-known business claiming there's some sort of urgent crisis.
So how do we actually spot these out in the wild? Well, look out for typos and weird grammar. Those are instant red flags. Be super cautious if they want you to tap a link to activate a new feature, share bank details, or forward a message. And here is a brilliantly simple, memorable rule straight from security experts. If it asks for a PIN, put it in the bin. Seriously, WhatsApp is a free app. If anyone ever requests payment to use it or says they can unban your account for a fee, they are absolutely trying to compromise you. At the end of the day, your security starts right in the palm of your hand. Get really familiar with your home screen and know exactly where your app lives. If you get a suspicious message from an unknown contact, whatever you do, do not engage with it from the notification banner in a panic. Just open the app safely, look for the little details WhatsApp provides, like if the phone number is registered in a totally different country, and use the in-app tools to block and report that sender right away. You are the one in control here.
Moving on to Section 2, Cloud Backup and Recovery, the Easy Rescue.
Okay, so worst case scenario, disaster strikes, and you lose your messages. You basically have 2 main paths to get them back. On one side, we have cloud recovery. This is the easy route, but it completely relies on you having already linked a Google Drive or iCloud account, and you absolutely need an active internet connection. On the other side, we've got the local backup. Now this one is for the advanced users. It means digging into your device's file manager, and it's exclusively for Android users. Knowing which of these paths fits your device and your tech savviness is pretty much half the battle. Now, if you are going with the cloud route, a stable Wi-Fi connection is just non-negotiable. Whether you're pulling data down from Google Drive or iCloud, these chat histories can be massive. We're talking years of videos, voice notes, and images. If your internet connection drops or stutters, the restoration process can easily stall out or just fail entirely, which leaves you with an empty inbox and a whole lot of frustration. But here's the massive catch when it comes to cloud recovery. Experts call this the all-or-nothing rule. According to the official guidelines, to restore a backup, you actually have to uninstall and reinstall the app. When you pull that backup down, it is going to completely overwrite your current app state. That means any new messages you've received after the exact date of that backup, they will be permanently erased. There's no way to merge old and new chats. You basically have to make the call. Is getting those old memories back worth sacrificing whatever messages came in since then?
Let's dive into Section 3, the local backup lifeline, manual recovery.
If you have ever tried to recover your data manually, you are probably going to relate to this quote from Reddit user Down Syndrome Logic. They argue that Meta has made this process incredibly frustrating and totally unintuitive, basically forcing everyone to use Google Drive instead of just letting us easily transfer local files. If you've been sitting there, pulling your hair out, staring at a screen that just won't give you a simple Restore from Local File button, trust me, you're not alone. The user experience here is rough, and that is exactly why we're going to break it down step by step.
Okay, let's demystify this advanced trick for Android users. It sounds a bit like hacking, but it's really just renaming a file. See, WhatsApp automatically creates a local backup on your phone every single day at 2 a.m. To force the app to use a specific older backup, here's what you do. First, open your Android file manager. Second, dig into the WhatsApp databases folder. Third, look for a file that has a date in the title. It'll look something like msgstore-2023-10-25.1.db.crypt14. Fourth, and this is the secret sauce, you rename that file by deleting the date portion entirely. So it just says msstore.db.crypt14. When you reinstall WhatsApp, it's going to see this renamed file, assume it's the master backup, and let you restore it.
Hold up, though. Before you excitedly hit restore, there is a critical little detail that trips up a lot of people. We pulled this straight from a user who literally spent days troubleshooting it. You have to make absolutely sure that only one file named msgstore.db exists in that folder. If you rename your older file, but there's already a generic msgstore.db file sitting in there from today, the system gets completely confused and the restore fails. So be sure to delete or move any duplicates out of the way first.
But man, when you get those steps exactly right, the payoff is just huge. Look at the pure relief from Reddit user Apollonius1. Worked. That worked. Been trying for a day, and that worked. That is the incredible feeling of getting back years of photos, voice notes, and inside jokes with your friends that you were absolutely convinced were gone forever. It takes a little patience, sure, but this local lifeline is such a powerful tool to have in your back pocket.
Which brings us to our final part, Section 4, Securing Your Digital Future.
At the end of the day, prevention is absolutely your best protection. Based on all the recovery nightmares and security threats we've just covered, here are the core best practices you should implement right now. First off, lock your WhatsApp with a PIN or fingerprint. This stops anyone who borrows your unlocked phone from accidentally or maliciously wiping your data. Second, go into your settings today and set up daily auto backups to the cloud. Do not rely entirely on those hidden local files we just talked about. And finally, be super careful when deleting group chats. Misunderstandings happen all the time, and once a group chat is gone without a backup, it is gone for good.
So I want to leave you with this one question to think about. What single step are you going to take right now? Are you finally going to set up that daily Google Drive or iCloud backup? Are you going to turn on fingerprint lock? Or are you just making a promise to yourself to never ever send a PIN to a stranger? Your digital footprint is packed with your most precious memories. So take control, put up your shield, and make sure you are never left frantically searching for a rescue. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and definitely stay safe out there.